You are now tuned in to Two Studs in a Pod with your host Blaze and Meech, a podcast with a novel perspective on life from a couple of super terrific Uber Dykes, but you can call us studs. Let's get to it. Meech, drop that beat. You already know it's me, Blaze.
And me, Meech.
And we're a duo of everyday studs here to permeate your vibe with knowledge and nonsense of the stud kind, one episode at a time. What's good, homie?
Yo, life's good, man. The 4th was cool. Went on a trip with wifey. We went down to Philly. I had never really been, for a vacation. I've been through, and I went, when I was younger, Sesame Place and Hershey Park or some shit like that, you know what I mean? But as an adult, it was cool to go down there. We saw, we did tourist shit. You know, I did the Rocky Steps. I walked up them because I saw motherfuckers falling, and I was like, that will not be me. I will not be on nobody's. Yeah, I think Edie had it, but she was focused on me on the video. So I was like, damn, you cut it out. Because she didn't go up. But, yeah, it was fun. It was cool. There was a line to take a picture with the Rocky statue, and I was like, I'm not that pressed, to do that. But yeah, it was at the art museum, which was dope. They had some contemporary art, so they had some really cool pieces about what's going on now in society. So they had the Mike Brown statue that somebody built. They had a lot of Black Lives Matter things in the museum, which was pretty dope. Then we also went to the African American Museum, but it focuses on, people from Philly. So, there's the big one down in DC. So the one in Philly was cool. And they had an artist, a local artist showcasing her work there too, which was dope to see, just follow her life and everything that happened there. They had Frederick Douglass outside, an actor portraying him doing a speech. And it was crazy because the speech that he was giving, still resonates with the shit that's going on today, So there was a ton of people from New York because there was a crowd and he was asking everybody where they're from. Everybody's like, yo, New York, New York. I was like, damn, New York is in the building. But that was cool.
Got free. Y'all first day out.
Get us the fuck out of here, man. We went to the casino. We were up a little bit, and then as soon as we started losing, we were like, all right, it's time to go. But it was cool. We actually got to see fireworks because they were doing fireworks that night. Actually as soon as we pulled up to the casino, so we just watched them from the car, and then went inside and got our gamble on. So it was a good trip. We checked out a restaurant on the water. Then it started raining on us. It was an interesting, eventful weekend, but it was nice to just be away with wifey for a minute and just spend some quality time and see a new city. What else did I do? I think that's about it. Just been back to work, back to writing. I missed 4 days, so I'm stressed out now because I got to make up for all these pages that I didn't do. But
that's
to
pressure.
Get to it. Yeah. So what's going on?
Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Chilling. We 4th of July. I hopped in the pool a little bit and grilled a lot.
That's what's up.
Yeah, the neighborhood just did not disappoint with the fireworks. It was an interesting display of free fireworks blasting above our heads. I thought the neighbors, who obviously did not know what they were doing, were gonna blow their hand off with the fireworks. We were literally waiting outside for it. Also thought I was gonna have to get 305 with the neighbors. And not the normal neighbors. This is some other neighbors. So now I'm like, great. Now I'm gonna,
damn.
I'm gonna be beefing with all the neighbors on the block. But I don't know, buddy was talking reckless, and you know, fuse is short. No pun intended. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, well, to the garage I go, and and then so we started walking back down the street. So after I was exchanging words with this dude as he's going back down the street, I was like, all right. So I went to change out of my slides because I was like, I can't do what I'm about to do in slides. So I go in the garage, and as I'm making my way down the street, this dude on a scooter with cornrows and gold teeth pull up on me. And he's like,
oh, damn.
He's like, can I help you? Something like that. I'm like, yo, who are you, bro? Like, I don't even know who you are. And he's like, those were his people or whatever. So then we had a conversation. And next thing you know, they were packing up in the back of their Durango. And they were out. So I was like, well, situation solved. But shit was crazy. Like, they shooting off fireworks. They running down the street. They had little kids with them. And they're like, we're running for our safety. I'm like, if you're running for exactly. I'm like, if you're running for your safety, maybe there's a problem.
Facts.
Notice how all these people around here are setting off their fireworks and nobody
is running for their safety.
You know, something else that's crazy is the whole Olympics situation.
Oh. Yeah.
And the shit got me so torn. I'm like one of those people, I jump on the USA bandwagon during this time. And I want, it's USA over everybody, you know what I'm saying? And especially the basketball, like, and my guy Bam is playing on the team. But at the same time, this whole Sha'Carri thing.
Yeah, this shit's fucked up, man.
Got me tight.
Yeah.
And the whole situation with the swim caps and the not allowing kneeling or the raising of the power fist, you know what I'm saying? Like, that just to me feels like a specific attack on black people specifically because I mean,
ain't nobody else doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I don't like the whole Kari thing is wild. I mean, I guess there are rules, but like everybody fucking smokes weed at this point.
It's weed, bro. She smoked it. She smoked
and
it.
She still ran faster. Exactly.
And she still ran faster than every fucking body.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a performance enhancing drug. They shouldn't even be testing for that. You know what I mean? And I just feel like they still test for it. Them still testing for it is an attack on black people because they know in Jamaica that they smoke it too. And Jamaica always be winning everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's a bunch of bullshit, man.
You can't tell me Usain Bolt after he won that shit was sitting back there smoking a fatty. Okay?
Exactly. He already had admitted to smoking weed, and so did Michael Phelps. And I know, like,
Phelps Michael Phelps smoking weed. We saw it.
And he got like suspended and shit like that. But come on, like, y'all need to get with the times.
I forget which athlete said it. It might have been Saquon Barkley or Patrick Mahomes. One of them has been Patrick Mahomes has been very verbal about how he feels that it's fucked up that she won't get to run. But one of them said, you know, the next time the Olympics come around, this probably won't even be an issue because it's an issue now, and they're already looking at it like, you know what, it shouldn't be an issue, which is fucked up because they're looking at it like it shouldn't be an issue because it's weed, but you're still allowing it to be an issue,
right? But so, I was reading somewhere, and I don't know if it was a credible place that I was reading. But they were saying it's mostly because other countries aren't on the bandwagon with legalizing weed.
But that list is growing so short as well. I mean, Mexico just did shit. Like, Jamaica is on there. I know for a fact. Did
you see that James Harden and Lil Baby got arrested too for weed? Well, and like,
James Harden didn't get arrested, but Lil Baby and his boy got arrested. Yeah.
I didn't even see the whole thing, but I'm just like, are we still doing this, people? Like, really?
Like, we're still testing for weed. Like, this is that's what is so like upsetting, right? Because Sha'Carri specifically was in a place where she could smoke because it was a legal state.
Yeah.
It's legal in that state she was. So at the time she was there, she was breaking no rules legally, except for this stupid ass like substance in her. Which, how can you sit there? Why would it even be on there if THC is or whatever this? I don't know what the specific. I'm assuming it's THC, but if it is always known to make everybody slow and dumb and all that.
Exactly.
I mean, we talk about the fastest people in the world.
Right.
Fastest, not slow.
They're gonna find a way to say that it like I don't know. I don't think that it's gonna be as easy as we think because everybody's trying to capitalize off of weed now, and now like it's legal and corporations and shit can make money off of it, but people can't use it like to relax or to chill or to calm down for what it's normally used for. You know what I mean? Right. Like they're gonna try to make it into something that it's not. Like, I don't know. I just hate it. I hate the corporatization of it all. And then, you know, like you say that it makes us dumb and stupid. And, you know, what the fuck was the dare keep a kid off drugs and all this bullshit that they had going on. But now you want to legalize it. But then it's only legal when y'all say it's legal. Like, you're not going to let her run. Like, so what is it? Is it good or is it bad? Are you going to let us do what we do or not? Like, it's only when it's convenient for everybody else that it's okay now.
Which is just bullshit.
Yeah. Yep.
It's just bullshit. But
I'm not here for it.
No. Something else I wasn't here for this week until it went by was Elsa. Miss Elsa out there.
Oh, yeah.
Decided to come pay us a visit over here in Disney World. And Tootie and Fruity made it through the storm just fine.
Tootie and Fruity. Care to elaborate?
My plastic flamingos that I keep in my yard. I've named them Tootie and Fruity. I feel like after I've installed my pond, I want to get a few more because they're pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, I love them.
What are we gonna name them?
I can't wait for Halloween because my plan is to dress them up for Halloween and definitely they're getting lights for Christmas.
As long as you can keep the neighbors' kids away from them.
Oh, they can't come on this side of the fence.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes, thank God.
When Tootie and Fruity come up missing, then we gotta,
Then we definitely gonna have a problem. Okay,
I might put a neighbors.
Huh. Trust me, you know I'm good for it too. Mm-hmm. I will. I was like, I have a machete right here in this garage.
Oh God. We call them a cutlass.
I'm like, you have Island in your blood. If that is on your mind. Hey, that's straight up, yo. My pops used to keep it right by the bed. So yeah. I remember when I was telling Nikki, I'm like, yeah, I gotta put this right here. She's like, wow. I'm like, this isn't where you keep it?
I thought that was normal.
I'm like, I thought everybody had a machete by their bed. No, just me.
Only us crazy island folk.
Oh shit. Okay, come up in here if you want to. Okay. Yes. I wonder. Oh, you know what? I'm ready to see. Did you see that? The Brat and Judy.
Oh yeah. I saw something. I saw like IG or something like that.
Yeah.
That's so dope though. Like Brat is like really living her truth now, and she's like out and proud and doing a whole show about it. Like,
I think it's cool. I'm torn. Like her and Queen Latifah, I'm torn with them being so like loud and proud now.
Mm-hmm.
Because like when I was growing up and I was looking at them as my like, I need y'all to show the world like I can, us that we're out here. They were so closeted about it.
Yeah.
And And now they're all like, "Oh, it's okay to be gay." I'm like, "You've been
Right.
gay this whole time. Like we knew this whole time. You just."
Yeah.
And I respect, like their right to not feel like they
Right.
need to do that, but just like Young Blaze is just like, why couldn't you? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I
When I
feel
was
you.
rapping UNITY and who you calling a bitch, why couldn't I feel
Why
like
couldn't you? Yeah.
feel that
Be
way?
there for me.
100%. Yeah. Yes. And
I
now
get
you
it.
out here.
Yeah. I mean, especially them being in Hollywood, I feel like they had a lot more pressure. Um, and I guess now that like more people are being accepting and stuff, it's just easier. But at least they're doing it, right?
Yeah. I
So,
mean, better late than never. There's
right.
still more people that need
Mm-hmm.
that boost or what have you. Um, Speaking of boost, how about the NBA Finals going on right now?
Let's
They're going
go.
on right now. CP3 put on a show. I can't wait to watch the next game and
Yeah.
see how that goes. I never wanted somebody to win that wasn't a Heat player, even though I've been such a Giannis fan since nobody could even say his name.
Yeah.
Like, I still want CP3 and Monty
Yeah.
Williams. Monty Williams, the coach for
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix, because that man lost his whole family in a car accident.
Yeah. That's so crazy, man.
Like,
I can't even imagine.
yes, okay. So, and knowing that about him for so long, like, and he just keeps a smile on his
Kept
face, and he's such
going.
a positive
Yeah.
ass dude. Like, yeah, that's the kind of guy. Like, those are the kind of people you root for. So, yes. So at least this summer I'll get to have some basketball, more basketball with the Olympics
Yeah.
going
Yeah, the
on.
Olympics.
Yeah, and I don't know if you heard, but Tamara Young retired officially.
Oh, officially?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
officially.
didn't hear that. I'm glad I got to see her play though when we went to Vegas. What was that? I guess that was like 2 years ago, right? It was like 2019 ish. I
Yeah,
don't
it
even know
must have
what year
been.
we're in anymore.
We're in 2020.1.
Yeah, but she's official. She's done.
Yeah, I think
Done.
she announced it on IG the other day.
Oh, okay.
Um, so shouts out to her. You know what I'm saying? Great career.
Hmm.
I just like seeing her outside of the court, like the things that she gets
She's
into
doing.
outside of the court. Yeah, like the entrepreneurship. I think that's cool and
Yeah.
dope that she's taking that path. So yeah, shouts out to her. Congratulations on a nice little career right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's dope. And oh, some funny shit I came across. I came across this funny post, right? And it made me think about some shit. And I saw a post and it was like, what's the craziest thing you've ever stolen from a restaurant?
Hmm.
Right?
Hmm.
So I don't know why, but I flashed back to
Oh
like,
Lord.
it must have been like 19-year-old Blaze at the time, okay? Like 18, 19.
Uh,
If not even younger, maybe 17. But anyway, I was dating this chick and we went to Denny's.
mhm.
And this girl stole the ketchup from the Denny's.
Sounds
and,
legit.
and I was in shock. Okay, and it wasn't the plastic squeezy bottle.
Oh, the
It was
glass
the
bottle.
glass joint, yo.
The good shit. The Heinz glass bottle of ketchup.
And I'm telling you now, based on the history of that relationship, that should have been a red flag. Okay, literally, it would have been a red flag that I completely ignored. I mean, have you? If you think about it, think back on it. Is there any time where like red flags obvious as that?
Obvious.
Yes, that you just ignored.
Yeah, I'm sure that there were. I mean, there was. I dated a chick who stole like the Red Lobster margarita glass or whatever.
What?
Just random shit. Like, I don't know. I think I've dated a lot of thieves because I remember somebody taking like the utensils. Those should have been red flags.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm like, normal people don't just do this.
Yeah, like the cups like that they give you, like the dipping sauces and shit in that. We had so many of those at the crib. Like,
Oh,
I'm sure those were red flags, but
I mean, outside of just food related
just
things,
stealing shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, probably a girl that I dated. Felt her boyfriend was giving me a ride home.
Wait, what?
From work. So her boyfriend was giving me a ride home from work. We weren't dating at the time, but she was filling me up in the back of the car while he was driving. Red flag. Yeah. Yes. First of all, she was in a relationship.
First of all, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like, but that was like 17-year-old me, so. What else?
Yes, one red flag I definitely had was homegirl was like, she's done working. And I think she was like 33.
Oh, yeah.
What?
So how these bills gonna get paid?
For real, especially when you got a bunch of kids, a bunch. Okay, what are you talking about? You're done working. You need to be working like 3 jobs.
Red flag. A girl that I was talking to told me that she had to call this old man like every night to check on him because he was paying her rent. But that was the extent of their relationship. She just had to call him and have a conversation with him and have like lunch with him whenever he came into town.
Oh.
Red flag.
Okay. Oh, red flag. Girl got mad. Whenever I would sing Jay-Z's Girls.
What?
It would come on the radio. Like, if it would come on and I would sing that shit, of course I know every word, right? And she would get very upset as if I was really like planting on every type of girl that I was gonna pick up. I'm like, yes, because I'm looking for a stewardess.
Right.
Right. Like, I'm specifically going out, and that's what I'm about to do. I'm catching these flights, so I can do this.
Yeah. Right.
Red flag.
Damn. Sure. I'm sure there are more.
There's definitely being in a relationship thing already. Red flag. Yes. But just thinking about that situation and how I was thinking, I'm sitting there like, this is before I had ever like even considered dodging out on a bill. Mm-hmm. Not that I have done that, but I have considered it a few times. But I'm like, you're stealing the ketchup from Denny. Like, it's crazy. Major red flag, bro.
Yeah.
Major red flag.
Facts. Yo, and I saw not the rest of it, but I saw a couple more episodes of the Sam J show. That shit. I saw the one with the spoiler alert with the stud titties.
Oh my god, that's the one I was waiting for you to see, bro. That's the one.
No, the end, I was not expecting that. I was cool with it, but like, yeah, that's not really for me. I'm not doing it. That's not for me.
Yes,
You'll never catch me out here like that.
With no nipply covers or nothing like that. Like, I cannot. Okay, I cannot
feel comfortable like that. But to those who do feel comfortable, they titties out. More power to you. Just not. No. It's a no for me, dog.
Just like the titties out thing.
Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like it would make me more hot.
Grocery store like that?
It's gonna be sweat dripping down my belly. Like, no.
Titties all in the ice cream and shit, rubbing against my romaine lettuce.
It's just no. I don't get it, but you know.
I mean, if they, I don't know. I feel like that's why. I mean, I guess I don't know. That's why people laugh because it looks weird too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is not just doesn't look what we are look like something that we are used to. So maybe that's why it feels so weird, just because we're not used to it.
Mm.
But I mean, I don't really need to see anybody walking around with their shirt off. You know what I'm saying? So, let alone titties just slanging everywhere. I mean, that's part of the reason why before I go outside to get into a fight with, if I'm about to get into a fight with the neighbors or something happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that was the thing about the 4th of July, was that Nikki was the one who first. That's the thing about being the stud, right? It's because you're the one who obviously is going to fight,
right?
This in the situation. So she goes outside and they're busting off these fireworks, and they obviously don't know what they're doing. We're just waiting for them to blow off their hands. They got shit blown. One of their fireworks went into their garage.
Oh shit!
And they got like the neighbor whose house that was. I don't even know if it was these people's house or the neighbor whose house it was. Has a Porsche sitting in that garage. Okay.
Oh my god!
Firework went in the garage. Firework is like shooting at people's roofs and shit. I'm like, thank God it's wet, because if it was not, they would have caught all kind of shit on fire. They're running for their safety. Like, y'all didn't know what y'all were doing. Y'all didn't know what y'all were doing. So, but she was the one that got outside. Now, of course, she goes outside. I see she starts getting upset, and I'm like, I can't be having her all upset and y'all sitting over here, and then y'all start talking shit. So that's the thing about being the stud. It's more than killing the spiders. Like, sometimes the neighbors become the spiders.
Right. Yeah, but then they also, like, I feel like the femmes put us in a position where, like, I might not want to fight today, or like, you know what I mean? Like, this nigga is like 6'5". Can you just bring it down a little bit?
It was me and a whole gang of motherfuckers, but I didn't care. I was like, okay, once I take off my slides and put on some shoes that I got I can move in, now it's a problem. Because Buddy thought, because I was standing on my porch, I think, and I hadn't moved, that, because he started talking slick shit. Like, he said something, oh, they wasn't out here an hour ago, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this is my front porch, front of my house. I can come out here and stand here whenever the fuck I want to.
Right.
And then he said something back. So then he started, I was like, what you want to do, bro? And then he lights a firework and like, it's one of those boom, like the cannon joints. So he lights the firework and like throws it, not at me, but like behind him on the street to go boom. And he's telling some chick, oh, they think that they gonna run it, or she thinks she gonna run us off, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, so he goes through the boom. I'm like, oh, I'm fucking shaking in my boots, bro. So then he does it again. So I'm like, all right. And that's when I go to the garage. And I was like, oh, we gonna have some words, homie. Yeah. I was like, I need some way to like let him know I'm not fucking playing, homie.
Yeah.
So yes, that was how that transpired. But all because I wouldn't have been out there. And I'm like, and here I am about to fight like a whole fucking family.
Shit. and Edie got a mouth on her, and she's like 3 inches shorter than me, and I'm like, what, 5 inches shorter than you? Like, what am I doing? Who am I fighting? She's like, nah, you don't gotta fight. I got this. Like, what I look like, letting my girlfriend fight people.
Right.
And I'm sitting here like, nah, you got this. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, please, not today, ma'am. Oh, these crazy femmes. Lord Jesus, help us.
They were like stoking the fire, and they were like, I don't know why you would have done that. Really, like you came inside to tell me about what was going on, knowing it was gonna make me come outside.
Right, exactly.
And then while we're outside, all you're going is like, oh my god, look at, I can't, what?
How did you expect me to react?
I'm like, oh, you just keep getting more and more agitated, which is just making me more agitated.
Right.
And then the other thing was like, I just sprayed the grass, right, with pesticide. It literally says stay off the grass for 24 hours until grass dries. They were walking across my lawn.
Oh, damn.
And running into the lawn.
Oh, no.
Because they were running from the fireworks and hiding behind our cars.
Oh, you didn't say all that.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. It wasn't just about them. The fireworks thing. Yes, my dog is fucking having a fucking heart attack. Mm-hmm. Okay. But it was more, what happened was, what started is they're fucking up with their fireworks. Some of their fireworks exploded the way it came down. It came down like by our house. Mm-hmm. That's when Nikki came inside and was like, blah, blah, blah with the fireworks. And now we're out there because now we need to watch, because last year some other people fireworks that had their shit ended up all over our yard, in our pool, all kind of shit. So wasn't going to happen this year. So now we're standing outside to see what happens. See, they don't know what they're doing. I'm like, well, they're going to end up having to call 911 because they're going to blow off their hand or they're going to do something. So now we're watching, but the farm or whatever behind us is doing their own fireworks. So we're watching both sets of fireworks, all these fireworks going off around us in the sky and all this shit. Mm-hmm. So now they're in the street, and Nikki said something to him, or something happened, and they do something with the fireworks, and they come running down the street. So Nikki says to me, like, oh, they can, there's a plenty of street. Why they got to come into our yard, right? Mm. And I'm like, exactly. There's plenty of street, and there's other people's yards. Like, why our yard? I don't understand why our yard attracts these fucking crazies. I don't understand. But they could have run down the street, the same safety they were looking for. You know what I mean? So they fucking doing all this boom boom shit. Now there's more of them now, and now they're running down the street, and they come running, and they all run into our yard.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I'm like, so now both of us are like, hey, like, yo, what the fuck, blah blah blah, and then that's when they start talking shit. Mm. So that's when I'm like, bro, I'm allowed to stand in front of my fucking yard, in front of my house. All I want to is my fucking house.
Right.
You don't have to tell me where I can and can't stand. Why I wasn't out here an hour ago? Why I'm out here now? Bitch, I'm out here now. That's all you need to know.
Hey.
The fuck I look like. That's why I was somebody. I'm like, yo, I'm not from here. You must be out your motherfucking mind. This shit don't slide where I'm from. Yes. So that was the 4th of July experience. And then the funny thing was, to me, was Buddy was like, when he threw the thing, he was like, they think they're gonna run us off. Well, guess what? After Buddy with the gold teeth went back, like 20 of them motherfuckers hopped into a back of a Dodge Durango. Like they were literally like sitting on each other in the back of this thing.
Damn.
Like circus style.
Oh wow.
And they left.
Yeah.
So I didn't think I was gonna run y'all off. Y'all are gone.
Okay.
Yeah, like there you go. Okay, exactly.
Pussy asshole.
Well, for real. Like, one way or another, this shit was about to be
y'all was gone.
Dealt with.
Yep.
Yeah. So, good times. Good times. Mm-hmm. And on that note, we're going to end the show here. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at 2 Studs and a Pod. And on our individual pages on Instagram and Twitter. For Meech, it's at the Homie Meech on Instagram and at Homie Meech on Twitter. For myself, it's at its.me.blaze on Instagram and it's me Blaze 2 on Twitter. Don't forget to check out our site, 2studsandapod.com, where you can find our latest episodes and more. For our voyeur peeps, visit our YouTube channel for our animated podcast every Thursday. You can catch us on podcast platforms everywhere, including Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and Spotify. Gratitude is always the attitude, so we want to say thank you for lending us your ear.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
Peace out.
It's the fireworks.